Cannot. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Later.
It's all learning. It's all learning. Nobody is perfect. At least you're better than me. I can't even get it.
Okay. So yeah, Doris, you can record. I think people maybe cannot see the paragraph just now, but anyway, you just record and then I will check because I made a note of the paragraph. Okay, you can recite now. Okay. Shows your screen, no? Shows your video also.
Yeah. I've shown my video, my face. Okay. Good afternoon, Sayaji. I'll start.
And other student, yeah.
Yeah, other students.
You should greet them as well. Yes.
Sorry, okay. Good afternoon, Sayaji and the other students. Yes. I shall start with my recitation now.
Okay. All right.
Tena hi Brahmana Sunahi Sadukang Manasi Karuhi Basi Sami Ti Evam Bo Tiko Janu Soni Brahmano Bhagavato Pachasosi Bhagava Ekat Da Pucha Ida Brahmana Eka Chasa Kaya Du Charitang Katang Hoti A Katang Hoti Kaya Sucharitang Vachi Du Charitang Katang Hoti A Katang Hoti Vachi Sucharitam Mano Du Charitam Katang Hoti Mano A Katang Hoti Mano Sucharitam Evam Ko Brahmana Katatacha A Katatacha Evam Midde Kache Sata Kayasa Beda Param Marana Apayam Dukatin Dini Patam Nirayam Upapajanti Ida Pana Brahmana Eka Chasa Kaya Sucharitam Katam Hoti A Katam Hoti Kaya Ducharitam Vachi Sucharitam Katam Hoti A Katam Hoti Vachi Ducharitam Mano Sucharitam Katam Hoti A Katam Hoti Mano Sucharitam Evam Ko Brahmana Katatacha A Katatacha Evam Midde Kache Sata Kayasa Beda Param Marana Sugatim Sagang Lokam Upapajanti Ti. That's all.
Okay, finish. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I like the way you recite, full of confidence, you know.
I was so not sure of myself, Sayaji, but it was very good.
Yeah, it's a very good practice. So when you recite, you really feel that the Dhamma, right? Do you feel the Dhamma?
I feel the Dhamma. I can understand each word very well.
Yes. Yeah. There's a difference. Like compare when we do the chanting, there are some words that we don't know, right? But when, for example, but this one, because you have studied already, you know each word. So when you recite, the feeling is very different from the normal chanting.
Yes, I agree. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, Sayaji.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
You can try next time. There are some more coming also.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for joining me. Recite to us. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. So the one that Doris recite, I will share the screen. Okay. Is this one? So I read her name also. This one we already studied last week in detail. That's why she be able to recite and be able to understand each meaning, because each meaning already been analyzed. All right. Okay, thank you, Doris. You've done a very good job. Okay, today we will continue the Dukanipata. So before do that, I like to finish my this one first, because I already started this guide of Pali word formation, and I finished, I think maybe little bit demanding. So I like to continue, because I think it's helpful for you all to learn also. Okay, last week I finished on this one. All right. So we are talking about some verb. Not all the verbs they must be like past tense, present tense, future tense, because some of them are required indefinite verb, like the gerund, puba, kala, like pachitua. Right. This one I already explained, so I'll just briefly go through. Okay. So when you see this tua, it's actually you don't know whether it's past tense, present tense, or future tense. You have to look at the final verb, main verb. So this did here. So this is present tense. So the pachitua should be translated as the present tense. So she cooks pachitua and comes agachati ida. So you have to translate cooks as present tense, because comes agachati is present tense. But if pachitua is linking with the future tense, so we have to translate everything in the future tense. So she will cook pachitua and will come here. Ida agachisati. So that's why gerund, the pachitua here, this is called indefinite verb, because it is not stick to whether past tense, present tense, future tense, but it depends on the primary verb. All right. So this is one of the point that you have to remember. Another one is infinitive with the itum here. So the Pali called ichata. Express the purpose, motive, or intention. Like sa pachitum ida agachati. So she comes here. She comes here to cook. So this infinity. So it's very easy. Remember tum, like the English word to. So to cook pachitum. So this is also indefinite verb. And then the participle. Participle is also one of the very interesting things in Pali, because they will be past participle, present participle, and future participle. And participle is very flexible, so you will come across it most of the time. Past, okay, agato. So because this is a past tense, so kind of things happen first. So he comes, okay, he comes here, and then he add here. So after coming here, so he add here. So this one thing that you all can see in terms of past tense. So in terms of present, you can use the present participle agachanto with the anta. So agachanto ida so buchati or puchi. So coming here is refer to this person who coming here, then he eats or he ate here. Okay, then we also got the future tense. Right? So this is called a future passive participle. Puresena agachitabam. Should become by the man. So when it said should become tabam by the man, ena, even though it's using the instrumental, should become by the man. So it's understood that he should come. So this is also one way of writing in a future passive participle. So nobody will write the English like that. All right. So we just indirect translate he should come. Purisena agachitabam. So here the key point is participle. It can be past, present, or future. Later, I'll share the notes with you all, right? So this is the, yes?
Sorry, can I ask, going up to the, just now the future participle, the agachi tabang, we can write as he should come. So I just try to understand this compare with the optative. What is the difference?
Oh yeah, all right. He should come. Yes, you can use as an optative also, right? Yeah, you can translate in as an optative or you should come. Optative is actually is talking about possibility. Here is also talking about possibility. Yes, they are different grammar, but they might refer to same thing also. Yeah, it's a good question. Yes, you can do it in both ways, either optative or in the future passive participle here.
Oh, okay. So actually both also meant the same thing, but
Yes,
it's just
yes,
that the grammatically is
yes,
different.
yes, yes.
Okay,
Sometimes
okay.
we have the different grammar, but it might mean quite similar. But we still have to look at the situation of the sentence is used in Pali. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Excuse me, Saji, can I ask a question?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay, based on what the sister Jenny said, right? If let's say the sentence is something like you should cook and come here, means you should cook and you should come here. So the cook should it be in the optative or imperative? Then can you have two? I mean, can you have two optative imperative at the same time? You should cook,
no.
or you have to use a gerund for the first action.
Yes. Normally, if two action, so like this example, okay. So for this, if you got two action, you have to use maybe gerund first and present tense. But if you want to put, you also can put two aya, you know, optative and optative. Yeah.
So both
it's possible
lah.
also. Can also, yes.
So if it is imperative, both will be imperative lah, both word, right?
Can
Instead
also,
of gerund and imperative.
Yeah. Then you use the word. Sometimes you need to use word chak. You know, one action finish with another action. You can use the word chak. So this one I will come through later. All right. I made some point about this. Okay. So let me finish this one. Okay. All right. So second word derivation. All right. Derivation. All right. So is for example that. Okay. So just look at this. From the example of karoti. Karoti does make. All right. Car, and you put the new suffix with the t. This means that normally we have a karoti, but in between the karoti you can put something more, right? Normally you know the word karoti is do or does, but in between the karoti you can put something like passive, where it turn the transitive verb into passive verb using the iya suffix. So kariyati is done. Like wuchati, you come across this word before, is said. So the suffix, remember, is ya here. So this means that kar plus new suffix ya, iya, and ti. Okay. And then causative, cause is indicates a cause here. With the normally when in terms when you see some Pali grammar, especially in Myanmar book, it have the end dot here, the lingual end. The lingual end indicate the root like ka become ka. The root, the vowel in the root is strengthening. So that's the purpose of this end dot. The vowel in a Pali root is strengthening. All right. So you got a, ape. So we recite like this: a, aya, ape, apaya. All right. So when you put with the car, you strengthen the root. Car become long a, car, a, kare, kareti, car, aya, karayati, and then the ape, karapeti. All right. This is an example about the causative. Okay, only for these two example. This example, the one mentioned here, is for these two. So we also get other form of verb. So this I don't know, desiderative. It's a wish or desire where the root is duplicate, like ti or ki or su. Okay, so let me change it. Right. So you, and then the suffix is ka, kha, cha, and sa. So ti, where the root is a duplicate, become tik, tik, ka, tik, endures. This one you also see, especially in Tipitaka, where they say this kind of words is normally you can see kit, where the root is a duplicate, become chik, kit, chik, kit, cha, ti. The suffix is cha here. Tricks with medicine. And then if you have the another one is another version is tik, kit, tik, kit, cha, ti. So it's trick with medicine, also the same meaning. And with the root shu, so you got shu shu, and then the suffix cha, shu shu, sati, desires to hear. So this verb is called DC, the derivative. Okay. So another form of verb, so where the root is a duplicate, like la and come. This one you always see with the ya or with the a. So lap, duplicate the root, become lap lap party. All right. With the p and y here, okay, p and y here become pp. So lap party. So the root is duplicate, and then with the kam. So kam become chankama, chankamati. So in Pali, chankama means talking about walking meditation. We call it chankama. All right. So chankamati. So these are few things. Right. And then the next one is called this. The notes I'll share with you all later, or actually you can see this example in a lot of Pali grammar book. Right. So the nominative, where the noun is converted to a verb using the a, aya, iya, ya. Saraja is a noun. Shyness plus a, sarajati. So it's a noun plus suffix and with the ti. Ahara is a food. Aya, aharati, aharayati eats. Sukha, you know the word happy. Aya, sukhayati, he is happy. Same also, you know the metta, right? Metayati, piyayati, he loves one, or he has loving kindness, or this. Same with this formation with the aya. Chichita is actually the noise chichi. So with the aya of this chichiyati, make the noise chichi. Putta, iya, putiyati, somebody desires a child. Namo, ya. So you got the namas yati, namasati. So it's actually this namasati coming from the noun nama. So this interesting how the verb coming from noun here. All right. So there's another one we call it compound verb. The verb is added to noun, adjective, or indeclarable. The vowel I is added. Sita is cold, so bawati. Siti bawati, it becomes cold. Kabala bawati. Kabali karoti, he lumps. Patu bawati, he appears. Okay. All right. Now, these are all these are just some theory for you all. So next time when you come across this secondary verb derivation, so you might be able to remember you come across before. All right. So now let's come for some formation here, words formation or sentence formation. So adjective. Adjective is called nama. Nama visesana. Nama is noun. So visesana is a distinctive or special things about the noun. So adjective must agree with the noun. They modify in case, gender, and number. So narrow is a noun. So masculine noun singular. So dukito is a sad man. So the adjective is adjective itself. So it must follow it in terms of case, nominative, gender is a masculine, and number is singular. So sukito naro, a sad man. Sis pasati. So happy. So happy sukitam must follow the narim. Narim is a feminine accusative singular. So sukitam must follow feminine accusative singular. So that's how we write the adjective. So this is one of the sample here. Okay, next one. So we give donation to a sad woman. So in English, there will subject, verb, donation is direct object, so which we should put in accusative case, and to indirect object, it should be in dative case. All right. So Mayam, right? So the indirect object, so you put in a dative case, Dukitaya Nariya. So here the adjective will follow the nari. Nari is a noun. So the adjective follow the noun. Danam is accusative singular. So the direct object, accusative singular, indirect object to the woman, which is modified by the dukita. So it's in the dative case. So this one of the example there. we should see how we use the adjective. Okay, next one, got another one. So there are some more here, hopefully, yeah. Okay. Okay, this is called nominal adjective. All these are special English words you might come across. So a noun stem can be turned into adjective by using the certain suffixes such as possessive suffix. All right? For medawin, nyanim. So all these are nominal possessive. It's a noun stem and possessive suffix with a v or in. All right? And then the feminine adjective word will be adjective with the feminine suffix. Feminine suffix will be ni. All right? So let's come to the example here. So for example, he is a wise man. Where is he? He is so wise. You can use pandito, medawi, nyani, and men, puriso. Okay. And you can put the hoti if you want for the is. But actually, even if you don't put the word hoti, this sentence up to now, so pandito puriso, is a complete sentence by itself. Okay. Or so medawi puriso. Or sometimes even you don't want to use the word puriso. So for example, you just write so pandito. So pandito, so medawi. It's a complete sentence because he is a wise. Then you know he's talking about a man. So he's a wise man. So this means that if you drop the word puriso and hoti, this sentence is still complete by itself. Okay. Yeah. So okay. Next one. All right. So let's say the wise man, so pandito, labati, obtains. So now, if you want to put the word cha, so how should you put the word cha? Lokia panyam, worldly knowledge, and lokatara panyam cha. So you can put a two cha here and cha here. That's how we write. But if you want to drop the cha, you can drop the one in the first one. So just leave the last cha. It's okay. So you can write so pandito, lokia panyam, lokatara panyam cha. Just keep the final cha, labati. So it's okay. All right. Now, another one for this nominal adjective. Sa, she, wise woman. So for the feminine suffix is the ni. All right. Feminine suffix is the ni suffix. So medawi plus ni. Sa, medawini, iti, hoti. So like just now, you can drop word hoti. So sa medawini iti, still the sentence is okay. So if you want to drop the word iti, is also can. Sa medawini is okay because we understand that by the word sa is a woman here. So they are wise. Te medawi or medawini vino purisa or pugala honti. All right. So all these we is a we or nin here. It's a we call it possessive suffix. Okay. Now, how we can form a sentence? Okay, from the first one, pandito agachati. So you don't need to put like pandito puriso. No need. So it's understood. Pandito refer to a person. So pandito agachati. All right. Or you want puriso pandito agachati. So the puriso man is explained by the word pandito. So a man who is wise comes. Or you want to put the pandita as an object here. Aham panditam pasami. I see a wise man. Or you want to put the word hutwa. Pandito hutwa so sayang kachati. Right? So that's how we can use as a adjective and as a noun. Dakaro wa dakara wa sundaro. So boy is a darako is a girl. Sundaro, right? Sundaro it has to be follow the masculine, okay? Because masculine is an all sound, so sundalo is an all sound. Here, when the gender conflict, male and female, like just now, dakaro and dakara. So the masculine takes precedence over the feminine. So that's why dakaro wa daraka wa sundalo, all sound follow the masculine. Okay, so there's another one called agent noun. Agent noun normally with the agent suffix tar or ka to become an agent noun like doer, kata or adaka, eater. Right? Doer is always easy. Kata normally is kata, sabada, always bahu kicho, very busy. Okay, I think it is enough. There are some more here. Okay, so just now on the sentence that Brother Kao asked. All right. So let's say if you want to go to mix few sentences, you can use the word writing many verbs in a sentence. Okay. All right. Let me see. Okay, you can use the word cha also. Okay. So if you want to write many verbs like that, so agachati, cha sa agachati. He goes. Subject is different. He goes and she goes. Subject is different here. But if you want to put same subject, this is coming from one of the typical sentence, if you remember. Aham kasami cha wadami wapami cha. So, or aham kasami wapami cha. So you can use a cha if you want to write the verbs, many words in one sentence. So, or you can use a gerund, or you can use a past participle, present participle. Okay, by account. Okay. There are still some more left. Maybe I'll continue next week about this. Any question? If not, I will go back to Anguttara Nikaya. Welcome.
I have a question.
Okay.
Can you go back up to the slide? Just now you give the explanation.
Which one?
I think further up. Down. Sorry. Because I know I have a question, but I've forgotten because just now you were going through. I don't want to interrupt you.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Can you go down slightly? Down. Some more down. Sorry, some more down. I think down, further down.
That's all. Yeah. Some more?
Never mind. I have forgotten the question. Never mind.
Okay. Never mind. Next time when we finish, I send you the notes. Then you can study at your own time. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So now we go for the. Okay. Now this is a new part. We finished the part 1 and part 2. So now it's part 3. All right. So part 3. I think this sentence should be very easy for you, and then there will be some more little bit. I would say sentence construction is a little bit special, what we not come across before. Okay, so all right, so we can read together. So as a practice of reading party. Okay, let's read together. Atako Ayasma Anando Yena Bagawa Tenupasangkami Upasangkami Tua Bhagavatam Abhiwadetva Ekamata Nisidi Eka matang nisidnam ko ayas matam anandam
Ayas mantam anandam
bagawa eda dawocha.
bhagava
Okay, so I think this sentence should be very easy for you all right? So as usual, we look for we try to see where should we break the sentence, okay? So you can break, like here is with the end of the verb, okay? You can break here. And all the twa you also can break here, but because this sentence is very short, so we just break at this nicd, all right? This sentence is very short, okay? So we break here. All right? So from this, Atako ayasma anando yena bhagawa tenupan sankhami. So it's very easy, this sentence. All right. So who is the subject here? Subject?
Venerable Ananda.
Okay. So Venerable Ananda. So what did the Venerable Ananda do?
Approached.
Approach. Okay. So which sentence, which word is the approach?
Tenu pasang
Tenu
kami.
pasangkami.
No. Not the whole tenu pasangkami is too long. It should be upa sangkami. Okay. Upa sangkami, right? Upa sangkami. So approach. So upa sangkami, is it past tense, present tense, or future tense?
Past tense.
Past tense. How you know? How you know?
I.
Okay. But this me is not TND sitamima, not this me, right? No.
No.
Okay, so it's a past tense, right? Upa sangkami, correct? Okay. Right. Now you can see the object here in English, approach the blessed one. The object is actually, here, but here is a bhagawa. Bhagawa is which case? Bhagawa is which case? Is it an acquisitive case?
No.
Nominative.
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 Yeah, nominative. Yeah, it's nominative. But why the English is make it as object here?
Because of yena, the relative pronoun.
Yeah, because of the yena, and when you got yena, there will be tena. All right. So yena, tena. So you remember this is, we call it one pair here. This is very common, especially in which chanting do you see this yena and tena? Which chanting?
Mangala Sutta.
Mangala Sutta. Okay. So it's same, right? Yena bhagava tenupan sankhami, same. All right. So yena, tena. So we call it relative pronoun, right? So it's one pair here. So yena bhagava tena upasankhami. So that's why, because of yena and tena, the bhagava is not accusative as a nominative here. All right. So he approached the bhagava. So this sentence is different. Now atako. Now you know the atako is then. All right. Sometimes this ko maybe has no meaning, or this ko might link to the previous sentence, but sometimes it also, here maybe just these two put together, the meaning is then. Ayasma. Do you know the meaning of ayasma? I mean the real meaning. What is the real meaning of ayasma? Can you break this sentence?
Are you?
Break it. Are you here is what? Ayas. Okay. Ayas and
Ayusa. Is it ayus? Ayasa.
Ayus.
Oh, okay.
Ayus and what? And what is suffix? What is the suffix here? Ma. Okay.
Ma.
Okay. What is ma suffix?
Don't know.
Is there a ma suffix in Pali?
I don't think
Okay.
so.
Okay. So we check the dictionary. Okay. Ayas. Okay. Ayas, venerable. Right. So in English, it's called one who has long life. All right. So this ma no, from this one ayaman. Okay, so there the suffix is
Oh.
man, right? Yes. Sanskrit is ayus. Ayus here become ayas. Man. Okay. Ayu man. So in Chinese sometimes they call it what? 巨寿, right? Those who have endowed with life. Okay. So ayus and man, which coming from the word man. So means one endowed with long. Ayas is life. Okay. So that's a way of they greet people. Somebody who are long life mean ayasma, anando. Do you know the meaning of anando? What's the meaning of anando? Nanda, okay, ananda, joy, happiness. Because maybe I think I heard, I read somewhere when his birth time he gives joy, he gives joy to the family. So ananda, give joy. It's like Siddhartha. What's the meaning of Siddhartha? What's the meaning of Siddhartha, please? Do you know? Siddhartha. Okay. Siddhartha. Okay, one who accomplished the task. Siddha. The meaning of Siddha is a accomplishment. Atta maybe the purpose or task here. So who fulfill his task or who fulfill his duty? Maybe this way you can take it. All right. Okay. Ayasma atako ayasma anando. Yena bagawa tenupan sankami. All right. Okay. Me. So how do you divide this? So now when you learn Pali, you have to really learn it in detail. So it's very interesting. So how do you break it?
Huh?
Upa plus
Sang.
sum. Okay. Sum. Okay. Plus root is
Come.
kam. Okay. And with the it sound. Okay. Sum. Yeah, should be a dot there. Upa sum. Sum. Okay. With the m dot. So what's the meaning of come? Just now we see in there's a word come, to step forward or to move, Sorry. Where you go? Okay. Disappear already. So yeah. Okay. So with this come, some is good to learn the meaning of Pali also. Come or come. Yeah. Come km. To step, right? Upa, step. So the meaning of upa sam come is to step. So this means he stepped near the Buddha, right? He approached the Buddha. Okay. Upan sankami, right? Now it's very easy. So after he approached the Buddha, then you have the next sentence. Upan sankami tua. Now, tua, what is the tua? For this tua, which kind of verb? Jaren, yeah. So tua is very easy to remember. Okay. Upan sankami tua. After that, bhagavatam abiwa detwa. Then ekamatam nisidi. Right. So now you can see how many actions here. First action is upasankamitwa. Second action abiwa detwa. And then third action nisidi. So this is like we say primary verb. Primary verb is in past tense. Okay. Primary is in past tense. So all these he approached, you should translate as past tense. He pay homage, also past tense, because the main verb, primary word is past tense. So that's how you can do it. If you don't want to use the word cha, you just use the word tua, and then this indicate the action, series of actions. Okay, and it's CD. Okay, so upasankami tua is so easy to break in because we already know. So how do we break in? So upa and sam and what else?
Come and tua.
Upa, some, come and eat.
Tua.
Tua, right? The eat tua, right? Gerund is the tua here, but the tua, the I is sometimes optional. No, not all the time you must put the I here, but some here is putting here. So upasankami tua, sometimes you can translate using the word having or after approaching. After approaching the Buddha or having approached, or you can translate he approached with the past tense, he approached and he do something. So there's three ways we can translate the word tua here. Okay, after he approached the Buddha, now the Buddha, the object here. Okay, now you can see Bhagavatam. So which case?
Accusative.
Accusative, masculine, accusative, singular. All right. He approached the Buddha. He paid respect to the Buddha. Right. So here, even though there's only Bhagavatam, it's mentioned one time, but this Bhagavatam can be object for this Upasankamitua, Abhivadetua. Right. They can share the same object because he approached the Buddha. He paid respect to the Buddha. All right. So you just like use it. Now, what's the meaning of Abhivadetua? All right. So the meaning.
Having pay respect or after having worship.
Yeah, pay respect or worship the Buddha. Okay. Abhisameta. So how do you divide this word?
Abhi.
Abhi and
Watch. Is it watch? Watch.
Abhi and watch. Is there a what there in Pali?
VAC. Watcha for watcha. Right? Wada, but this is Wada.
Wada, yeah.
I think Wada.
Here
Wada,
use a here is a itua, okay? So we better take the name, okay. Abhiwadeti. Right? Wadeti. Abhi what plus a. It's a causative, you know. This is a causative one. Causative or abhiwadati. So this a is a causative sign. Okay. So it's a causative abhiwadati. All right. So you have the causative abhiwadati. So abhiwad plus a plus tua. Okay. Plus the tua. So what? What's the meaning of what? What is to say? Okay, to say. The root what is always like wadati, say. Speak or say. Okay. But here is why is it to say here? You know, it's kind of like strange to think about. Causative are abhiwadati. So we have to find the meaning of abhiwadati also. Okay, abhiwadati. Speak up. Welcome. Okay. Welcome or speak up. So yeah. So we have two meaning. One is to speak up, to welcome. Okay. So from the abhiwadati, you got abhiwadetua. Here a, this a is a causative suffix. So how many causative suffix? You know, causative sign in Pali. How many? You got a. Still remember?
4. I think 4.
A.
Ape.
Okay.
Papaya.
Then
Is it papaya?
A, aya.
Aya. Oh,
Then
sorry.
Aya. Ape.
then
Ape.
ape
Ape.
and
Papaya. Papaya.
ape and then apaya. Right, it's
Apaya.
correct. Because the a here, it become the aya. Okay, so a, aya, ape, apaya. All right, so here the suffix is a. So because of causative suffix, so this root is strengthened. So that's why sometimes in the book, especially Myanmar book, you got the n dot, you know, n dot with the e sound. So you know, I cannot find here. So I don't have the Pali keyboard here, so I had to copy from that n dot. No, cannot find them. Never mind, it's okay. All right. Okay. Now we don't know the meaning. Is so like cause somebody to speak out. Maybe that's the meaning. Abiwa de tua. All right. But anyway, it's easy to remember. So atako ayasma anando yena bagawa tenupan sangkami upasankami tua. After approaching Bhagavatam, okay, he approaching the Buddha. He also pay respect Abiwa de tua. He pay homage to the Buddha Bhagawan. Eka matam nisidi. Now, okay, the Bhagavatam, you know, this is also one of the words you always see. How do you divide this word? Bhaga,
Bhagawan, is it?
Bhaga, and
Bhagawan.
what's the possessive suffix? Okay, remember just now we were talking about possessive suffix. One, okay, one, okay, and here plus the acquisitive sign. This one, this is the acquisitive sign. Okay, so right. So baga is potion, possessive, endow with potion. That's why it translates with the blessed one. Right? Okay. Approach the Buddha, pay respect to the Buddha. Ekamatam nisidi. So what case is this can be? Ekamatam.
Accusative?
Yeah, it should be accusative here. Yeah. It cannot be locative here. Yeah, so it should be accusative. He said, Eka. Eka is one. Atam. Atam is side here. But the meaning of atam can be like an a portion of what. But here it just translates one side. It's okay. Nisidi. Nisidi is also same with the it suffix. The last one. So this is a past.
Last time.
Third person. Singular. Okay. Same with the upasankami. Right. So same. So ekamatam, now we repeat. So we read here. So from here we read again. Atako asma anando yena bagawa tenupan sangkami upasankami tua bhagavatam abiwade tua ekamatam nisidi. All right. So he sat down. So he approached the Buddha. He paid homage to the Buddha, and he sat down. So from this statement, you know that he respect the Buddha. Of course, he is a Venerable Ananda. But sometimes when you see other like ascetic or hermit, sometimes if they pay respect to the Buddha, means that they believe in teaching of the Buddha. But some of the teaching, where you read some of the sutta, some of the people never pay respect to Buddha. Then it shows that they are ascetic. Okay, they are not Buddhist yet. So here you can see this statement. Of course, Venerable Ananda is a disciple of the Buddha. So now you repeat again. Ekamatam nisidnam ko. Okay. This sentence you already know. Nisidnam ko. Ayasmantam anandam bhagawa etadawocha. Okay, who's the subject here?
Bhagawa.
Okay, Bhagawa is the subject, all right? Okay, who's the object here?
Ayasmantam anandam.
How many object? How many object? Can you see how many object? One object or two? One object?
Yeah.
How about the eta davocha? Eta davocha. How about this eta davocha coming from which word?
Etang. Watch.
Okay, so etam. So from the word etam plus the avocha. Okay. So etam is this, right? He said this to the Buddha, all right? He said this to the Buddha, right? This is etam. Avocha is said past tense. So how many objects? This
is object. Okay.
This is object. So how many objects?
Two objects.
Two object. Okay, the first object is
Ananda.
Yasma.
okay, Anandam. Ayasma Anandam is one object. Second object is
This.
yes, Eta. Okay.
Eta.
And what's the main verb? Main verb. There's only one main verb. Is the awocha.
Abocha.
Okay, now awocha. Okay, you see awocha before. Coming from what is the root for this awocha?
This one I think is
What?
what. We see.
Yeah, it's what. Yeah, right. So past tense you put the a and then with the what. Okay, what plus the final one will be a. Okay, awocha. Here there are a few explanations. Either the VAC it changed to VOC. That's one explanation. But there's another explanation is a little bit peculiar, I think. They say VA, it becomes change it to the O sound, okay? And then in front you put a V sound. So you put a V and then you VA become O. So it's one of the peculiar example. But I said it's not important. So the main thing you remember is a what. Okay, what is what? Just now you got VAD, right? So you also got VAC. Yeah, this is also to speak. All right. What watch is also to speak. VAD also speak. Okay. So these two are same. So you have look what or what. Okay, to speak. So Anandam, the Buddha, said or spoke to Ananda. Spoke this etam. Why this? And this means there is some more text here. All right. Okay, now, so you can see in one Pali sentence like this, there are two objects, right? Ayasama Anandam Etam, two objects here. So you can put here. So you can have so this is maybe call it the object here. So Bhagawa is a subject here, and this object here, and you got the verb. All right. Okay, how about this Ekamatam Nisinam Ko? Why this?
On one side.
One side. Still on one side.
Okay, in terms of English, now we test your English, okay? In terms of English grammar, what kind of English grammar? Is it a noun? Is it a pronoun? Is it the predicate? Is it the, how you call it? Test your English grammar.
Eka Bantang maybe is considered as adverb, right? Eka Bantang, adverb, cannot. Just like the one Ekang Samayang, adverb. Accusative become adverb.
Yeah, but adverb means modify to the verb. This is not modified to the verb, you know, it's modified to the object. Object. So this one special term here. So I'm not sure I write. They call it object complement, right? I'm not sure whether it's right or not. Okay, object complement. It's something that explains the object. Complement. But let's say if you want to take it as a
adjective,
adverb.
Adjective.
Adjective to what? To the.
To Anandan.
Okay, you can take as adjective, but it's an object complement also. Yeah. Yeah, I think I read somewhere it's an object. It's an adjective. Object complement means it explains more about the object, which because Ananda is an object here. Okay, so let's say we have the sentence where pay respect, sit down. So say this to him. Let's say we translate to Venerable Ananda, who has sat down. Nisina, okay. Who has sat down? Who has sitting down? Okay. Who is sitting down? Seated.
Who has SEATED. SEATEA.
Oh, who has seated down? Okay. Okay, so in this case, then it will be object complement, right? Because Vener Ananda is object, so this is called object complement. So learn some English grammar also, all right? So, okay.
On one
now,
side. Okay.
Yes, at one side, okay. Yeah. So you can see why the English don't want to repeat this one, because you already mentioned just now. So just now the English don't want to explain this sentence, but in Pali we can, if you want to go, we just translate as close as possible. Okay, now Nisina. Okay, anybody guess?
Past
Prefix is
participle.
prefix is
Ni.
ni plus the root is
Sa. Sa.
SAD sa plus
Na. Is it?
na, right? Yeah, right. Okay. Here, past participle is a past participle have two suffix. Which one is
Ta.
PA
yeah, ta and na. All right. So sometimes you have the one ita or ina. Okay. So you can put the ina. So maybe you put the ina here. Either you can put ina or sat become. Sometimes they have sat become SID sit. Okay. Sat becomes sit. I think it's long I. Okay. Ni si yeah. Okay, it's a nisidati. So it's a long I here. So the root is a sat. Sat becomes sit. Okay, so you got the I sound. So ni sit sat. Ni sit D and N become an N. All right. So sometimes we just write like this. D and N become an N. Okay. So ni sit down means that he already sat down. So, but normally you see the Tipitaka, normally the human, they always sit down when they listen to Dhamma talk. But like Dewa, you never see them sitting down. Okay. So here, like human, like Ananda, they have to sit down. After that, when they pay respect to Buddha, they sit down, then the Buddha said this. Okay, any question about this? I will continue the sentence.
Saji, the sitting down, does it mention whether it's to the left of the Buddha or the right of the Buddha, right side?
It's not mentioned here.
Not mentioned now.
But normally they say set in a place free from how many faults are? Six types of fault, like too near, too far, like what upwind or downwind, you know. They will sit at a suitable place where they are not too near to the Buddha, not too far to the Buddha. Yeah. Okay, you can read the Visuddhimagga. Okay. So this sentence is okay. This sentence is very easy, right? I think it's very easy. Yeah.
Saji,
Yeah.
the Yena and Tena, is it any particular reason when we use this relative word?
Particular reason. Yena Bhagawa Tena Upasamhami. Is actually I don't come across any particular reason. Yeah. But why they use the instrumental case? Yeah, is also maybe you can say approaching the Buddha in that manner, you know, or by that manner. Okay. So if you want to think about in terms of like logic, how he approached the Buddha in certain way. Okay. In where the Buddha is, or sometimes Yena or Tena, you say where the Buddha is, he approached the Buddha. So you may be talking about Yena, you're talking about the way, the method, how he approached the Buddha.
Oh,
Okay.
I see. Okay.
I haven't really come across specific explanation on this, you know.
But
because so far,
if
yes,
let's say we don't use this way to construct the sentence, is okay,
yes,
right?
yeah, sure, it's okay. It just happened that this sentence is a very you can see a lot in the Tipitaka. It's very common. Ananda Yena Bhagava Tenu Upasankami Tua Bhagavatam. You can see in Mangala Sutta also, right?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So for this sentence, I think this 18 is easy, and then there will be some more here. Here, this is not so difficult to. This one is not so difficult. All right. So I hope one of you will want to try to memorize the 18 because I will go through. Okay. This one is easy. Okay. Let me go through another sentence. Okay. Now we start from this one. Okay. So, okay, we can read together. ekam senaham
Ekam
Ekam senaham
ananda
Ananda.
akaraniyam wadami.
Akaraniyam
Wadami.
Kaya ducharitam vachi ducharitam mano ducharitanti.
Kaya
ducharitam
vaci
ducharitam
ducharitam mano ducharitanti.
Yamidam bante
Yamidam
Bante.
bhagavata ekam sena akaraniyam akatam.
Bhagavata ekam sena akaraniyam akatam.
Kaya ducharitam vachi ducharitam mano ducharitam.
Kaya
ducharitam
vaci ducharitam
mano
mano ducharitam
Tasmin akaraniye
tasmin akaraniye
ko adinawo patikkangkoti.
ko
adinawo
patikkangkoti.
Okay, this is a little bit long sentence. So let us see. Where shall we break from this sentence, which is long one? Okay. So this one to this one. Let's say we want to break it into two parts, two phrases. Where shall we break?
Is it Wadami?
Okay, yeah, because it's a verb here, you can break here. Okay. Now this is long one. Okay, where shall we break?
Akatang.
Akatam. Okay, yeah, we can break it here. Why? Because the kaya ducharan vachi ducharan, this 2 is 3. Okay. Now you can break some more from here to here. Where to break?
Patikkangkoti. Right. Then tasmin
Okay.
Kairamani. Cannot.
Yeah, that's later. You can break these 3 because these 3 items are same together. All right. Kaya ducharan vachi ducharan. And this one, because these 2 are locative case. So maybe you can put this one. Okay. Okay. All right, then easy. So when we break it, we can think about how should we analyze the sentence. Okay, from the first one, all right. So this one, okay. So I'm going to move this one down. Okay. Yamidam bande bhagavata ekam sena akarniyam akatam kaya ducharitam vachi ducharam manu ducharitam tasmin akaraniye kairamane ko adinawo patikkangkoti. No. This is this. I think this is from here. Yeah, this should be here. Okay. Let's start with this one. Okay. Right. Yamidam bande bhagawa eka sena akarika akatam. Kaya ducharan. Okay. Can you find the subject? This sentence is quite a little bit complicated. Yeah. This sentence is a little bit complicated, I would say. Yeah.
Is it akatang?
Okay, where is the main subject?
Oh, okay. Ahang there. This is I here, right? It's since Bante. the deeds is then
Yeah, let me
the
see.
Charitang.
Okay, let me see. I think that
Because there's a front one, right? This one, I say definitely, and the one is earlier one, right? Is there earlier one?
oh, wait. Look for the main subject first, main one, with the O sound.
O sound. Adinawa.
Yeah.
You say O sound.
Yeah. Sometimes in the Pali, you have to find all
Cool.
the way to the very end, to find the main subject here, O sound. All right. Okay. So that's the main question. He trying to ask this question. What danger? What danger? Ko adinawo. All right. What danger is to be expected? So that is the main question he tried to ask.
Okay.
Okay. Now, all right. Ko, what? Anything start with the ko, kim, kimchi, all these are question. Ko. Ko, what? Danger, adinawo. You see this danger before. I think in the Vipassana Jnana, there is a adinawa, all right? Patikanko, to be expected here, to be understood. And this is a question. You can see ti and iti is a question here. Okay. Now, okay, let's do slowly. Okay. Kai ramane. Now, try to find this one.
Yeah.
What is this money?
Money sounds like present participle.
Okay. Kaira plus
Money.
mana. Okay.
Mana.
Mana. And then what is this A sound? What is this A? A is in which case?
Locative.
Right, locative, all right. So locative. So inacting task.
Oh, inacting.
Yeah. Means that when the person had done such and such, what is the danger to be expected in acting as above, right? As mentioned, this one. Sometimes you can use the word in, or you can use another translation. What is another expected? What is danger to be expected concerning, such action, or concerning this action? You can use the word concerning also. So if you don't want to use the word inacting. Okay. Now let's try let's try something that easy for us. Okay, this is easy, right? Kaya, Ducharitam, Vachi, Durichan, Mano, Durichan, these three. Everybody know. What is this one? This is easy.
Yeah, the body.
The three misconduct.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, this one. So if you look at the English translation, is it nominative or is it accusative? Is it subject or object in the English translation?
This of bodily conduct. Of bodily sounds
Object.
like genitive.
There's not the genitive here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Charitang is accusative, right?
All right. So subject or object here, according to the. What do you think?
Should be. I see. Maybe subject lah.
Object, yeah.
Subject.
Subject or object? All right.
Subject.
Okay. Anyway, we just underline it. So later we found out. Okay, underline. So these two already. So deeds of. Anyway, don't need to use the word deeds, no. So I think there's bodily misconduct, verbal misconduct, and this one we understand. Okay. Okay. Now easy. Right. Are not to be done. So which Pali words?
Akara niyang.
Yeah.
Okay. should not be done. Yeah, it should be this one. Okay, are not to be done. Okay, I think you all understand the meaning. Are not to be done, correct? Okay, bodily misconduct and verbal misconduct are not to be done. So is it subject object?
Subject.
Subject. Is it this sentence? Is it active or passive?
Passive.
Passive.
Passive. Okay.
Passive.
So when the sentence is in passive, so
Or
so
because
the
object.
it should be object, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Understood.
So bodily misconduct, okay, is not to be done.
Yeah.
Who is the subject? By. Who is the subject here?
By
It didn't say about
blessed
subject. By
one,
some.
someone.
By somebody, right? By somebody. So yeah. So this should be the. So it should be the
The
object,
in the
all right?
passive
Object in
sentence.
the acquisitive, right?
Passive.
Right. Now, okay, you know it's okay. So it should be in acquisitive. Okay, now this okay. Okay, now we go to this one. Okay, now we go for okay. Right. Yamidam bande bagawa ekamasa akarniyam. Okay, now Bhagawa. Okay, let's go for something. Bhagawa is the Buddha. All right. What did the Buddha say here? What is akatam? So you have to find it. You are not familiar with this one. Okay. Declare. All right. Right. Declare. Okay. So declare by who?
Declare by the Buddha, by Anguttara.
Okay. Declare by the
Anguttara.
Buddha, by the blessed one. Okay. So the blessed one is in
Instrumental.
Instrumental. All right. So this sentence is complete. It's like mixed between many parts. Yeah. Instrumental, singular, nominative. So yeah. Right. So you can this one. Here, the blessed one. Okay. You have this one, the best one. Bhagawa has declared akatam. So you have this another color. Yeah, it looks same color. Also. Yeah, maybe has declared. Okay, has declared definitely that deeds of body misconduct are not to be done. Okay, definitely. So which Pali word?
Ekansena.
Yeah, ekansena. All right. So definitely. So you can see this is a adverb, right? So sometimes use the adverb. You can use the in a. Here is an instrument case for the adverb here. All right. Now, since. Where is the word since?
Yamidam.
Yeah, yamidam. Yamidam is actually very vague meaning, but yam idam here. Okay, so it just translates since. Since Bande, all right. Since the Bande, the blessed one has declared the Bhagavata has declared that bodily misconduct, verbal misconduct, mind misconduct, not to be done. Okay, so when they are doing this, what is the danger to be expected? How about this tasmin akaraniye?
Tasmin is in that, right? Or
In that. Okay, so maybe yeah. Okay, so let's say so in acting or maybe in acting at what not to be done. Okay, for this tasmin, that means that what should not be done, what that should not be, but the person do it. Okay, tasmin akaraniya, what should not be done, but the person do it. Okay, in doing, the person has done what, at what, or in what not should be done. All right, okay. This sentence is a complicated. It's a mixing between past tense, passive and active, you know. Yeah. But the main thing is you have to find the subject. So you have to go to the end first, the subject. All right. So this sentence you can see a lot, especially in the commentary. So sometimes when I translate the commentary, really dry out all my brain power. Okay. Okay, this sentence is interesting because it's a little bit complicated, but don't worry. All right, I think that's enough. So anybody like to memorize up to here? From up to here and the previous sentence. Previous sentence, I think it's very easy. Here only. These are 18 here, and then up to this sentence. Or you can try to memorize some more. Okay, okay, now we have some more. Okay, let me finish this one. Ekamatam aham ananda ayakarna vadami kajan duyanamachim. Where's the translation? Okay, so we can translate ourselves. Okay, now I think the translation is not here. It's this one. Okay, ekamatam. I say definitely this one. Oh yeah, I know where is this one. This one is coming from here. Okay, ekamatam. I said definitely ananda. So kaya duchadam macam so bodily misconduct, verbal misconduct, and mental misconduct akarniam are not to be done. Okay, so this one ekam samaham. So that's why this thing is at the end, but the English translation put at the beginning, very beginning part. So maybe I put these two Pali together. Okay. So this Pali here. So yeah, basically the sentence is a lot of repetition. Akarniya vadami kaya duchama. This is already repeat. Only these are ekamsa aham. All right. So anybody want to recite up to this Pali, and then the previous one? This one is very simple. 18 up to here. This is very short for those who have not recite before. How about Jenny? Call me. I have to call the name already. Easy, right? It's a very short sentence. Yeah, 2 sentences only.
I try.
Okay, you try. So I write your name.
But when I recite, please allow me to close my eyes.
Oh, sure. You don't need to look at your eyes.
Because if I stare at the screen, then I will get distracted.
I know. Because when you close the eyes, I will share the screen. So because the other people want to see what you recite, okay, it's better. You close your eyes, I share the screen, so other people can see what you recite. So if you recite correctly, everybody will know. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So I think this sentence compared to this one, 18 this is very easy, very straightforward. And this sentence here is a little bit complicated, but that's how in Tipitaka. All right. So I will share with you all later. So please decide up to here. All right. Okay. So see you next week. So
excuse me,
yes,
sorry, Sanji,
yes,
if follow the English translation, it started with I say definitely, right? Then only you have the since Bante. So the Pali side, Ekasena should be above the Yamidang. Because I say definitely is Ekasanahang Adanda, right? Then the other one, Yamidang is since Bante. So is the other way around if follow the English translation, the Pali side. Maybe you can double check which one comes first.
Okay. So let me check now.
Check the origin now.
Yeah. Sometimes maybe I copy and paste comments. So let me check. So, this is a Pali Tipika software. So if you're interested, you can go to Dukanipata. So it's on the 18th. Sometimes can we do a fine? Okay. So on this, where are we? How much butter chicken? Okay, yeah. Ekamatam. Yeah, okay, good. So ekamatam, all right. So exchange can go to the. Thank you for correction. Sometimes copy and paste are too many, also get confused. Okay. So, okay, yeah. So here, this is. But the code is a very professional already, you know.
No, but they're learning for. Sorry, learning for Saji.
Okay, ekamatam. Yeah, ekamatam. Okay. Ekamatam. Okay, all right. So this paragraph, if you all, anybody, I mean, next time you all can just, if after Jenny, if you all can try to memorize the whole 18, it will be interesting, you know. It's long, but it's interesting. Yeah.
Saji,
Yeah.
I memorized up to where? Because
Up
now it's
to
a mix of English and
yeah,
Italian.
up to your. Okay, I will screenshot this one. Okay, so yeah, so I will screenshot this section. All right.
Or this
Okay.
portion now, is it the one?
No,
that you're
This
showing now?
portion is too many. It's too many for you. So where? Okay, let me copy. All right. So yeah. Okay, let me copy up to this one. Okay.
Or now the blue color one.
Wait. Okay, I'll put at the very beginning part. So without the. All right. So this is the one. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Without
Okay.
yeah. So easy for you all, because sometimes yeah, after we put the English, it's very complicated for people. Okay, so now it's made sense. Okay, I say definitely Ananda that body misconduct are not to be done. All right, so are not to be done. Okay, since Bande, the blessed one has declared definitely that the disobedience has not been done. All right, what do you expect the danger? And the danger will be explained by the some more text going on later. So there will be some more. And then actually the Buddha say, let me check the part. So yami habana ekmasun. Okay, yeah. Then the Buddha he continued. Okay, yamadi nam ananda maya ekamasan. This is actually repeating just now. Okay. Ananda, I have declared definitely that deeds of body misconduct are not to be done. So you can find actually this sentence is repeat of the previous sentence. Actually, all are quite similar except this Maya here. Only this sentence is different. Okay. Here Maya means is a. So you've noticed a lot, especially when you are dealing with the past participle. So here is if we call it passive past participle. Because you use this Maya. And then with this one. So it's like the meaning is by me, okay, declared by me, okay. So if you are going to use the past participle, it declared by me, but you change it to I have declared. So that's why past participle is also one of the very interesting chapter in Bali, because it's very versatile. Sometimes it can be active, sometimes it can be passive, like in this case, like just now like Bhagavata, right? So this one thing that you all, when you learn the Bali, you have to remember. Sometimes the sentence is not in active, it's in passive like now. Okay, Maya ekamatam. So this sentence we can finish today because it's very similar. So yamidam ananda. Ananda, okay, Maya akatam. So I have declared this one. So definitely ekamsena that this one we don't use the word this. It's no need, okay? So bodily misconduct, kaya duchaitan, vachi duchaitan, verbal misconduct, and mental misconduct are not to be done. All right, not to be done. akaraniyam. Because, there's the word because, in acting thus, right, this danger is to be expected. So you can find this is actually the main subject here, all the way down there. This color. Okay. This danger is to be expected. Okay, all the way to here. Okay. So this sentence and previous sentence is very similar. Yeah, so all the way you can see the sentence on the top is very similar. Okay, I think we'll finish by today. All right. So then what kind of danger will be explained further on down there. All right. So no question. So we stop. Any more questions? No, right? I think 1.5 is enough.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Saji.
Okay. So I'm going to start advanced session. Not advanced. For those who want to learn more Pali and you feel that you can cope with some of the grammar here. So maybe next week, either Thursday or Friday. So I have 2 interested ones. So if you're interested, you can message me. All right. So don't worry if you only you attend 1 class and you feel that you want to run away. It's okay. No problem. Okay. All right. Okay. So okay. See you all.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you,
Okay, bye-bye.
Sayaji. Sadhu, sadhu,
Saji.
sadhu.
Okay. See you next week. Bye bye.
Thank you, Saji.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Okay.